Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into our Fearless Beer Review. We get into the vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, and we might round it out with some new music and other happenings in the music world. My name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. And that's all I got for the boring intro. So let's get into our Fearless Beer Review. What do you got this week, Jeff? Go!
We had a friend of the pod, Sloan, got a bunch of beers from California when he was out there last, and he bought each of us like 2 Plinies, and he has not drank his. And I know he doesn't even really care for this. He doesn't really like it that much, but he just buys it anyway because I think he likes the clout, the prestige, and that kind of annoys me. And you're not supposed to age this. You're supposed to just drink it. Like it's not supposed to sell her this one.
Yeah. So
I'm going to drink it for him, and he's probably going to come home.
Ooh, I like that.
He's instantly going to go to the fridge and where's my pony? So I'm going to make him.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, for sure. Just an asshole. Fuck Jeff. He's an asshole. I'll text. I'll text everybody.
I can't believe you drank my fucking Pliny. I can't believe you did that.
I was going to drink it tonight. Tonight was the night that I was going to drink it.
Yes.
But,
yes.
I don't care. See, we cyberbully and we household bully too. No one is exempt. So I'm going to drink it.
A spite beer. A spite Pliny.
And then when he asks, I'm going to say, "Oh, I totally forgot, dude. I thought it was mine. Sorry. I'll get you new one next time I'm out in California. I'll get you 2 next time I'm out in California."
He's still going to be upset about it.
In his small short-term memory, he'll think like, "Oh, that's awesome. That's a great deal. Thank you." And then it's never going to happen. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking. A spite Pliny, baby.
I also got a Pliny. I went to Bristol Farms here in Yorba Linda. Picked up one of these bad boys too because I wanted to join in on the bullying fun. I wanted to cyberbully Sloan. This is me cyberbullying Sloan.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, Russian River. We've had this plenty of times on the podcast. We've talked about it enough. We're not going to do Raul's review because he's left a review before because we've read it a bunch of times. So, you ready to start drinking?
Yeah, I'm ready to start drinking, kid.
All right, here we go.
Here's to you.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, baby. That is a good one.
It's good. I don't know if I'm going to get that excited for it, but it's good.
Woo!
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
There we go.
It's good. I also I've gotten away from, but people have been drinking since like college. They like to do that thing where they go cheers and they tap.
Yeah, I don't
tap and they drink. I know a friend of the pod, David, still does that. Some other friends of the pod that were just out here, Kelly and her mom, they do that. And I don't ever do that. I just make kissing noises and people think it's so.
We've never done that.
Fun.
Our group of friends have never done that.
Yeah.
It's never been
really
a thing.
Did.
No.
We never tapped it like that. We would just, I think it's just because we always did something stupid.
Like kisses.
While we drank. Yeah. I think we've been doing
kisses are way fun
for like
way
15 years.
Yeah, for a long time. I've gotten other people to start doing the kissing too.
Yeah,
I do it every time, and now other people do the kisses.
Got to.
It's so.
I also
stupid.
don't like. I'm not a big fan of toast. When people say toast, and some people actually say a toast, they will say something like quippy or funny, and like I know a friend of the pod, Ronnie, does it. She always goes like, she has something that she says, like, "Oh wow, like you actually." People do that. It's like all our friends can wish us well and all the rest can go to hell or something like that.
Yeah,
I never heard anybody actually toast. And I was like, wow,
it's rare.
Like the first person I've ever known to do that. And I was like, I don't know if I like that or respect that you did it.
I do. There was one time when I don't remember if you were there or not, but we went out to dinner for Ryan's 21st birthday or something like that. And we were at Olive Garden and Pat wanted to do a toast. So he got up, typical Pat, gets up, does his little spiel, and then he ends it with "to big-breasted women," and then everybody
thank God
cheers.
for big-breasted women.
What it was, and I'll never forget it.
And that was the perfect Pat toast. That was the PP.
That was
T because it was heartfelt, and then it just went downhill fast at the end. So.
He actually texted me yesterday, saying we should go out and get a beer after work sometime soon.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so. Maybe I'll be seeing him soon.
Look at that.
Yeah, he even called me like a couple months ago for asking for like financial advice and shit, which is
Look at that.
crazy. But yeah, anyway,
Why is that crazy?
I don't know. Just because I don't know. It's just weird talking like professionally to one of my friends. It just felt so weird
to someone that you've drank with and barfed
Yeah.
and been with, and no.
It was odd. It felt odd. But anyway, let's move on. Well, what would you give the Pliny out of our 3-point rating system, where 3 is a perfect beer, 2 is a good beer, you're going to continue to drink it, 1 is a bad beer but give it a shot, and 0 is a drain pour? What do you got? Go.
It's not perfect, but it's close. It's 2.8. Oh my god! Blind
Just
Pig's
give
better.
just give it a perfect 3. It's a perfect beer.
I can't.
It's a perfect beer.
It's good. It's really, really good. Really, 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 really good.
Okay, well, you're wrong, and you're going to say a lot of wrong things on this episode. I'm sure you will.
Not this episode. Next episode, or the
main
main episode.
The main episode, yes. Anyway, so let's move on from the Fearless Beer Review. Let's get into what are we doing? Oh, vinyl stuff we picked up, stuff we've been listening to, possibly purges, because you've done this massive, stupid purge of your collection.
Massive. I've purged half of my collection.
How many records would you say approximately you purged over the last week?
Honestly, probably close to 500.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So behind me, that's like half of this collection behind me. That's how much he has purged.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a lot. Like it's gotten to the point where it's so much that like when I first started doing it, I honestly was getting anxiety. Like it gave me fucking weird anxiety. But that just like more fuel to like my fire. I was like, dude, these things shouldn't give me anxiety. This shouldn't be that difficult to get rid of things.
Yeah.
So it made it easier. And one guy who collects a lot of records, who clearly has like an addiction, comes into our store all the time. And I used to kind of not like him, and I really like him. And it's just funny because like he'll buy the same record like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, dude, it's just things, man. When the grid goes down, like how are you gonna keep your family warm? You're gonna be throwing these in the fire.
God, really take it to the extreme, huh?
Yeah, I've purged quite a lot, but I have been going back and listening to things and then putting it back. Like I just couldn't like the Weezer one. I couldn't get rid of them. I just couldn't do it.
You still got rid of some Weezer, right?
Yeah, for sure. I got rid of my MoFi Blue
because you have 3 copies of Blue. Right?
Yeah. I think that's. Oh, my MoFi Pinkerton too. I got rid of. Oh, and then the Special Goodness Pat's band. I think that's it. Oh, and Van Weezer, obviously.
Yeah, but they got rid of that a long time ago.
Yeah. Well,
so you kept the Lion the Witch EP, and you kept the home recordings.
Of course.
Home recordings too.
Of course, that's never going anywhere.
The Africa single, you got rid of that too, right?
I did, but then I put it back.
Oh, okay, it's a good single. Yeah, I would have kept it too.
It's like I don't know why, because it's not that much different from like the Toto version. It's just like everything about it is cool.
Yeah.
Like I think like a little bit of like nostalgic memories attached with it, like finding it at Mike's, and he gave me a good deal on it. It's like, dude, this is way more expensive the way you're selling it to me for. So a lot of that it comes into play. But yeah, I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. So I kind of I don't know. I don't know quite what to do, because I haven't been taking things home from the store as often anymore. Actually, we got in Miles Davis. What's that one you like? Not Pangea, the other one, Agartha.
No, it was Pangea. Yeah,
there's 2 of them that were done back to back.
Yeah, there were 2 live records in Japan. Pangea was the superior version. Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I would love to snatch that.
We didn't
up.
get the Pangea. We got the other one.
Oh,
I think it's called Agartha.
Like
but anyway, some stuff that I just kind of haven't listened to in a while, so I just went back to. But the first one here is Allman Brothers and their first record. I kind of just like picked through stuff that I have not spun in a while. I was like, I wonder if I could really want this. And I was like, damn, bro, this record is so fucking good.
It is.
There's no way I'm gonna purge this shit. So, and we still got to do Allman Brothers in the pot at some point. It's just such a big undertaking, and
it's on our to-do list. So
like Dwayne just did so much stuff, and it's good. It's just good fucking blues. So that's not going anywhere. Next thing was Mars Volta, Deloused. I put that one on. Kind of like did a bunch of prog stuff. I listened to 2112 again by Rush, and I was like, nah, this just doesn't cut it. Side 2 is just not as good. Doesn't hit. Don't care. See it a lot.
So tell everyone what Rush record you decided to keep.
I only kept 2. Only 2 you need, baby. Their first and Caress of Steel.
Wow. So many Rush fans would be falling out of their chairs right now.
Oh,
hearing
well,
that.
what about fucking like no, dude? Every other Rush
What
album
about
that is
Power
supposed to be,
Windows?
yeah, pretty much. What about like 80s Rush? Oh, I even that was a very specific person that I just made fun of inadvertently with the glasses too, because he also wears glasses. Now the glasses thing wasn't a part of the joke, but it ended up being part of the bit. But no, man, even like I don't know, Hemispheres, right? Like Hemispheres, not all of it is great. It maybe has like the best of Rush, but the whole record isn't like the best of Rush. So I can't justify it. And we know like Moving Pictures, right? Because we done the pod.
Mm-hmm.
There's some songs of Moving Pictures that are just
The second
meh,
half. The second half.
meh.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's extremely top heavy.
Like if there was just some way to find like a good live Rush record, not like the shitty ones they've already put out, but like there had to have been a cool recording from the 70s.
There must be. We just have never really looked for it.
Maybe like a cool boot I would pick up, but there's every Rush record just has some parts of it I just don't like, except for Self-Titled and Crest of Steel. Both of those records through and through I thoroughly enjoy, especially Crest of Steel.
I went back and listened to Caress of Steel this week, and it is a fucking banger.
It's
it really
so
is.
Damn good.
It is. It's my number one. It was my number one when we did the rankings, and it still stands there.
As it
still
fucking
stands
should.
as number one. So solid record.
You know, I would never even have listened to Crest of Steel, but
to reboot.
Desi had it at his store when we were first kind of collecting, and I was spending a little bit more money. And I remember I texted you asking you about Crest of Steel, and you were like, "Yeah, it's good. It's a little different than what you think of Rush." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll buy it." I remember asking Desi, I was like, "Hey, is this one good?" He's like, "I mean, like it's not really Rush sounding. It's a little bit different, but maybe you'll like it." And ever since then, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is really good."
It is really
It's
good.
exactly what I want from Rush, dude. I want them to be a little heavier, a little edgier, not as annoying. I want to get him to shut his fucking mouth and not sing so much.
Oh, it's great. Great stuff.
Anyway, yeah, I put on Mars Volta, Delouse.
You're definitely not purging this one.
Nah.
So this is the only Mars Volta you have left, right?
No.
What do you have left?
I still have Francis.
Francis the Cuck?
Francis the Cuck. I did get rid of my Francis the Mute single. That's gone. Obviously, that was an easy purge there.
Okay.
So Delouse, Francis, I have their first
Tremulant.
Their first record, and then
Tremulant.
I guess it's not Mars Volta, but it's in the family. I put De Facto there too.
Oh, okay. Got rid of your Bedlam, which is stupid. Got rid of Amputexture, which is even dumber. Okay.
I think like if I'm going to at some point to come across Relationship, and that'll go in that little family section, and then I'm good. That's it. That's all I need.
No In Casino Out, no Via. Dang, man, you crazy.
Yeah, that's
you got rid of your Inter Alia, which is nuts.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's not.
Dude, it's a fucking great record, man. It's a great record.
But like, do you hear these fucking dogs?
Yeah, the dogs
downstairs?
are going crazy.
What in the fucking hell? What in the hell? Oh, I guess I should check the ring and see if like the intruders here.
They wouldn't be barking like that if there was an intruder.
Oh, it's Nick and Renee going for a drive. Oh my goodness gracious, they're wild. Now my phone froze. All right, now she's back. But yeah, anyway, Deloused, that's not going anywhere.
Good.
So I kept that one. And then the threw on Siamese Dream again.
Siamese Dream from the Pumpkins.
I think because I was getting into like the alt section, I was freaking out because my cubby was kind of full. I was like, man, there's a lot more like indie artists that I want to throw in here that there's no room. And so I was just listening to like snippets of alt records. That's when I put the Weezer on top. But yeah, I threw on Siamese Dream again, and it's just it's good. It's not bad.
It's good. It's fucking perfect. It's perfect. Like how we both ranked it. I think we both gave it a perfect rating when we did Siamese Dream. Like 4 years ago, I think we did it now. It's 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
You really just have to like I know we've talked about it, but it's like you really have to just separate like your hatred for Billy, and then also just kind of consider like, especially Gish, more of like a psych record than it is like a grunge record. Yeah. Once you kind of get away from those things, you can fully enjoy like all that early Smashing Pumpkins has to offer.
Yeah, or all of Pumpkins has to offer, for that matter.
Hold on there, dude. Hold on,
true,
there, dude.
It's true, dude. It was funny because you and I were talking a couple days ago, and I counted how many Pumpkins records I have, Pumpkins and Family I have, and I got 21 records. Smashing Pumpkins
21 records or 21 actual like different records? Because like, are you counting the LP to have two?
No.
Two?
I'm counting like releases. So
that's pretty good.
21 releases.
Not bad.
Pumpkins, Zwan, Billy Corgan's solo stuff, and Jimmy Chamberlain's one of his jazz records. So altogether 21 releases. But in the end, you know, some of those are triple records and double records or double albums, I should say. So it's a lot of Pumpkins. But no regrets, man.
That's not bad. I'm looking at my old doc here that has I have my whole list of records that I own, and my Dead Family back then was at 38. But that doesn't include
For the Purge.
Because I got like 4 bootlegs, so I think I probably maxed out my Dead Family at like 40 records, 40 unique individual releases.
Wow. Damn,
but I purged like half. I purged over half of them.
And you still have more than I do Pumpkins releases.
I think now I probably only have about 15 Dead Family stuffs.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That one hurt a lot too. I think the Dead Family too. I did put a lot of work into this one too.
Yeah. Did you get rid of that? Did you get rid of that Almond bootleg?
No.
No, you kept that one. That's the only one I would get.
I kept that bootleg. I kept the bootleg they did with the Beach Boys, even though it sounds like shit. And like 2 of the songs, they literally cut off halfway through the songs. I think like on Help Me Rhonda, like they literally cut the song off like right in fucking the middle of it. And the quality is garbage, but it's fucking cool, man.
It's something.
Pretty cool.
It is something.
So yeah, that's all I listened to a lot of records yesterday, but those are the big ones of note, I guess.
These are the standouts, yeah. So yeah, if you want to listen to some of the songs that we've been talking about off these records, there's a playlist in the description of the episode. So go check it out if you want. It's on Spotify, or search us Asinine Radio on Spotify. The playlist. There you go. So that's what you got. I brought 3 new records I listened to this week, not including the repeats. But we'll start with. I actually got them right here with me. I brought them out for this episode. So I got Weezer's Green.
Bring them out.
Weezer's Green right here. See this? This bad boy right here. Pretty good. 3rd album from 2001. First one without your boy Matt Sharp. So first with Mikey Welsh. Good stuff. Everybody knows this record. 28 minutes of just great pop rock music. That's what this is. Rick Ocasek
the
produced
first time
it.
that I saw them was on that tour.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, the Inland Invasion.
Oh, okay. The only time I ever saw them was with you when they opened up for Foo Fighters.
When you Weezer tour.
Yeah, that was the first time I had ever seen them. But yeah, I mean, everybody knows this era of Weezer, early Weezer, first 3 album Weezer.
So good.
Yeah, it's
so
just
good.
It's like perfect pop rock. That's what this is. Like when it comes to just straightforward pop rock, this is better than Blue. Not saying Blue is worse, but Blue is a little bit weirder, quirkier, and shit like that. But just straight up pop rock, Green is better for sure. So
I don't disagree.
Don't disagree. Well, that's on the no-no list. Remember, we added that, and I have not said that since you brought it up like a month ago to me. So anyway,
don't disagree.
I don't disagree.
How's that one sound? That's the same DMM direct metal mastering one that the Blue one I think is.
It's totally fine. It's
okay.
Totally fine. It's punchy. It's louder. It's not quiet at all. I didn't have to crank up my system or anything like that. So
because the song that you would notice the biggest difference on, or notice it the most, would be Hashpipe. Hashpipe has a lot of low end, but then also a lot of high. So you would notice on Hashpipe if it sounded like shit.
No, it not at all. It wasn't muted really. It was pretty dynamic sounding, and I got it. Where did I get this from? Got it from White Rabbit, maybe like 3 weeks ago, but I finally got around to listening to it this week. Next thing here, I got Rancid's Rancid, 5th record. See this one? 5th record from 2000. Their second self-titled record. Funnily enough, Green was also Weezer's second self-titled record.
Second self-titled record.
Yeah, this is Rancid's best record, hands down. We did Rancid last summer on the podcast. We did their new record at the time, and you and I were both blown away by this self-titled record from 2000.
Because everybody talks about how like punk Rancid was, and like their first record is truly punk, but it's fucking garbage. It's not good.
It's fine.
This is like,
it's not bad.
This is the most punk that they've been, with also not hiding like melodies. And it's like, God damn, do you guys put this out?
It's so good. There's 22 songs on this record. Clocks in at 37 minutes. Fucking wild.
Perfect
man.
Timing.
It's
perfect
so good.
Timing.
22 fucking songs, man. I think the longest song is like 2 minutes and like 15 seconds or some shit. So it's great. It's a great fucking record. It's just a hardcore record. That's what it is. Brett Gurewitz produced it. So there you go. Rancid's Rancid. I've had this record in my backlog for probably 3 months now. I got it off Amazon forever ago because it was on sale, and I just never got around to listening to it until this week. So
there's a local record store that is not my record store that has an original copy of that, but it's
Really?
signed by everybody in the band.
That's sick. Old Brett Reed on drums, or is it Brandon's?
It's that era of Rancid.
Oh, okay. So it is Brett. That's cool.
So guess how much he wants for it.
500 probably.
Pretty damn close. He wants 600.
Oh my god.
It's like,
Like,
get the fuck out of
I could
here,
see if it
dude.
was like Out Come the Wolves or something like that.
Yeah,
Because that's like the
come
most
on.
popular. Yeah, but not. That's crazy. That's just crazy.
It's Rancid. It's not fucking Green Day. It's not like a
Not
big
Misfits,
name
you know what I mean?
in
Yeah.
the punk. Like the fuck, Rancid. The fuck, nobody knows who Rancid is outside of Tim. Come on, $600. It's
man.
silly.
All right, so this next thing here, this last thing here, got this one. This is a Record Store Day release, but they ended up releasing it a few months later. Non-RSD. Got this on Amazon. I don't care. Horse the Band, right here. A Natural Death. Horse the Band. We've talked about them quite a bit on the podcast. Local Orange County hardcore band, Nintendo Core, some might call it. Crazy fucking band. Yeah, like I said, third record, 2007. I think this is a great record. I know Jeff would never get it. He's good with the Mechanical Hand, the second album, which is also fucking. You got rid of that? No way.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I thought about it like when I was percolating on the Purge thing. I thought about it. The last time we were out here, we played it.
It was so much
Damn,
fun.
dude, just like it, like this nostalgia hits so hard with that one too. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
I remember like that first time we saw him at Bamboozle, man. That was just unreal performance.
Yeah,
so,
that was
no,
so
I didn't
much
get rid of it.
Good.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, so this is a pretty cool variant, green, kind of translucent thing going on here. I don't know if you could see it, but pretty cool. I enjoy it.
Notes about stuff.
You have notes about stuff?
Well, I got to write notes I can tell you about after. I guess I just tell you now that you remember it. It's nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Okay. What do you?
Completely off topic.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for the vinyl. So yeah, let's get into whatever you got. We'll wrap it up and then go home.
It's the butler from Wedding Crashers when Bradley Cooper opens his little. I don't know. Is it just like his room on the island, like that little closet thing where?
Yeah, I think
like,
we're watching the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bradley Cooper's just like, is that what you get paid to do? And he says, that's exactly what I get paid to do. But I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, dude, I think he just peed. Like, that's exactly what I get paid to do. Like,
he
it's
does
so,
say it
his
like
action
that.
is so over the top. Exactly what I get paid to do. I don't know why I thought of that, but I thought that was funny.
And that guy, the guy who plays the butler in that movie, he's in Home Alone 2. He's the cop toward the end of the movie that Kevin's mom, when she actually makes it to New York, back from Paris, and she's running through Times Square, and she comes up to the cop car, and then he's the cop, the passenger cop, and she's talking to him. Have you seen this boy? And she shows a picture of Kevin, and he has a completely normal American accent, not Jamaican at all.
Is he American or is he like whatever the fuck he was in Wedding Crashers?
I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I noticed that like a couple years ago when I was watching Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Yeah, he's the cop at the end. Very, very small role, only a few lines, but whatever. Whatever. You're on it. So I don't know. No, that's all we have for the vinyl. And nothing really new, music news wise or new songs that we thought were worth talking about. So yeah, I guess we'll just look. Him and I will talk about this off camera, I suppose. But yeah, thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. If you're in Arizona, check out Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. Great record store out in fucking what city are you in? Not Gilbert. Chandler, Arizona. Go check them out. Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out. So that's it. That's all.